Hello, and thank you for joining the Children's Home Society of New Jersey for our on-demand training, Professionalism, a Comprehensive Guide to Excellence. We are excited to have you participate in this valuable opportunity to enhance your skills and deepen your understanding of professionalism in early childhood education. We hope you find this training informative and impactful as you continue to grow in your career and provide high-quality care for the children and families you serve. Welcome, everyone. My name is Tess Brady. I am the lead trainer for this session. I'm here to support you throughout the training experience. If you have any questions or need assistance with the content or ending instructions, please feel free to reach out. I'm happy to help. You can contact me using the details below. As you go through this training, make sure to pause and actively participate in all required activities and engagement questions. Question activities should take anywhere from 2 to 5 minutes. It's a good idea to have a notebook or a document ready so you can write down your answers as you go. For example, when asked to reflect on a key takeaway, take a moment to jot down your thoughts before moving on. Please ensure you watch the full training recording from beginning to end, as all content is important for your learning. At the end of the recording, follow the provided instructions to receive your certificate and complete the required survey. On the Professionalism Training event page on njccis.com, where you registered, you will find the survey link under the training description and/or special instructions section. Copy the link and complete the form. After filling out the survey, email me at tbrady@chsofnj.org with the following information: your first and last name as listed on NJCCIS, confirmation that you completed the required survey, and confirmation that you watched the full recording. As a friendly reminder, credit cannot be given if you do not follow all of the training instructions. In this session, we will examine the essential practices that define professionalism in the early childhood education field, focusing on the key behaviors and attitudes that contribute to success in this career. We will also analyze the structure, purpose, and benefits of professional organizations, with a particular emphasis on NACCE and how such associations support educators in their growth. Additionally, we will evaluate effective strategies for engaging in ongoing professional development and setting individual growth goals to continuously improve as an educator. By the end of this session, you will be able to list examples of professional practices used in early childhood education, identify at least one benefit of joining a professional organization like NACCE, and set a personal professional development goal to work on over the next few months. Now we have arrived at our first engagement question. Please pause here and take a few minutes to reflect on and answer the question. What does professionalism mean to you? As a best practice, feel free to use any method that works for you to record your response. So, what is professionalism? Professionalism in childcare goes beyond basic duties. It embodies a deep commitment to responsibility, respect, and ethical behavior in every aspect of your role. It means consistently upholding the core values and high standards expected of a child care educator, including demonstrating integrity, accountability, and trustworthiness. Professionalism involves fostering a positive and nurturing environment where children feel safe and valued, while also building strong, respectful relationships with families and colleagues. By embracing these principles, childcare educators contribute not only to the development of young minds, but also to the creation of a supportive, ethical, and trustworthy educational community. Please pause here and take a few minutes to reflect on and answer the following question. Why is professionalism important in early childhood education? And how does it influence the children and families we work with? So we ask ourselves, why does professionalism matter? Professionalism is essential because it lays the foundation for trust and respect in all aspects of your work. By demonstrating professionalism, you build strong, trusting relationships with parents, colleagues, and the wider community, which fosters a collaborative and supportive environment. It also sets a positive example for the children in your care, teaching them the value of respect, responsibility, and ethical behavior. Furthermore, professionalism plays a key role in your own career growth as it opens doors to new opportunities, professional recognition, and personal development. Ultimately, it enhances not only your credibility and reputation, but also the overall quality of education and the care you provide. Now let's review best practices when it comes to center policies. Please pause here and take a few minutes to reflect on and answer the following question. Does your program have a dress code? If so, what are the guidelines? Your dress code as a child care educator is an essential aspect of maintaining a professional and respectful environment. Dressing in a way that represents your role effectively is key to conveying your commitment and seriousness about your work. Choose practical, clean, and comfortable clothing that allows you to move freely while still looking polished. It's important to avoid overly casual or revealing outfits, such as tank tops, shorts above the knee, or graphic t-shirts with inappropriate slogans, as they can detract from the professional atmosphere and may not align with the expectations of the environment. Footwear should always be closed toe to ensure both safety and comfort, allowing you to navigate the classroom and outdoor areas with ease. When it comes to accessories, try to opt for minimal jewelry, as excessive adornment can pose safety risks to both yourself and the children in your care. By adhering to these guidelines, you project a professional image that fosters trust and respect from both parents and colleagues, while maintaining a safe and functional setting for our students. Please take a moment to pause here for a couple of minutes to reflect and answer. Does your program have a policy regarding cell phone use, and what does it include? Cell phone use in childcare settings must be approached with caution and in strict adherence to the childcare established policies. Personal phone calls or text messages should be limited to breaks or emergencies to avoid distractions during work hours. Your primary focus should always be on the children in your care, and excessive phone use can undermine your ability to provide the attention and guidance they need. When using your phone, it should be reserved for emergencies or authorized situations only, ensuring that you remain fully present and engaged with the children and your responsibilities. By adhering to these guidelines, you maintain a professional atmosphere that prioritizes the well-being and safety of the children while respecting the rules of the workplace and the needs of the community. Please take a moment to pause for a couple of minutes, reflect, and answer. What types of conversations are considered inappropriate in the workplace? In a professional childcare setting, the way we communicate and converse plays a crucial role in creating a positive and respectful environment for both children, families, and colleagues. It's important to focus conversations on work-related matters, avoiding sensitive or inappropriate topics that may disrupt the professional atmosphere or create discomfort. Respect for privacy is essential. Refrain from gossip or sharing private information, as this fosters trust and maintains a culture of confidentiality. When speaking around children, always use child-friendly language that is positive, encouraging, and developmentally appropriate, setting a strong example of respectful communication. Above all, model professionalism in both tone and behavior, as your interactions set the standard for how others, especially children, learn to communicate respectfully. By upholding these principles, you contribute to a nurturing, supportive environment that promotes healthy relationships and effective learning. Please pause here and take a couple minutes to reflect and answer our engagement question. How can we communicate with families in a way that is both respectful and professional? What topics or language are considered inappropriate and appropriate? When speaking to families, it is essential to approach each interaction with warmth and professionalism, ensuring that families feel welcomed and valued. Communication should be clear and respectful, offering information in a concise manner that is easy to understand while remaining considerate of their perspectives. Active listening is crucial. Taking the time to truly hear and empathize with family concerns helps to build trust and strengthen relationships. Above all, maintaining confidentiality is a key priority. Always protecting the privacy of children and families and ensuring sensitive information is handled with the utmost care and discretion. By fostering these practices, you create an environment where families feel respected, heard, and confident in the care their children are receiving. Please pause here and take a couple minutes to reflect and answer our engagement question. How would you define confidentiality? Why is it important in our work? And what are some examples of maintaining or breaking confidentiality? Maintaining confidentiality is a core aspect of professionalism in early childhood education. It reflects our respect for the privacy and dignity of the children and families we serve and helps build trust within our programs and communities. As professionals, we must respect the privacy of children and their families at all times. This means never discussing personal behavioral, or sensitive information outside of the workplace, including casual conversations with friends, families, or others who are not directly involved in the child's care or education. For example, sharing details about a child's behavior challenges or a family's personal circumstances outside the classroom setting is a serious breach of trust. Some key confidentiality practices include securing records and documents. This means ensuring that all children and family files, assessments, and reports are stored in lockable cabinets or secure digital platforms, accessible only to authorized staff. Avoid social media sharing. Never post photos, names, or stories that could identify children or families on social media, even if your intent is positive. For instance, a well-meaning post about a funny thing a child said today could unintentionally reveal personal details. You always want to make sure that you have both center and family permission before posting or documenting anything in a social setting. Sharing information only with authorized personnel. Information about a child's development, behavior, or family situation should only be discussed with colleagues or professionals who are directly involved and have a legitimate need to know, such as during team meetings or when consulting with a specialist. By following these practices, we uphold ethical standards, protect the well-being of those we serve, and demonstrate our commitment to professionalism. Please pause here and take a couple minutes to reflect and answer our engagement question. Why is safety important in the classroom? And how do you ensure it is maintained? Creating a safe and secure environment is essential for both the children and staff. Regularly inspect your surroundings for potential hazards, addressing them promptly, and actively teach children about safe practices to help prevent accidents. Following health protocols is key to maintaining a healthy environment. So practice thorough hygiene and sanitation routines to reduce the spread of illness. Being prepared for emergencies is crucial. Stay well trained in first aid, CPR, and emergency evacuation procedures to respond quickly and effectively when needed. Above all, model safe behaviors in everything you do, as children often learn by observing adults. By consistently demonstrating safety conscious actions, you instill good habits and set a positive example for the children to follow. Now let's take a closer look at best practices that can help us uphold professionalism as early childhood educators. Please pause here and take a couple minutes to reflect and answer our engagement question. How do you commit to professional growth, and what does that look like? Building positive relationships is at the core of effective childcare, and it's essential to foster respect and trust with children, families, and colleagues. By embracing inclusivity, we ensure that every child feels valued, celebrated, and supported, regardless of their background or individual needs. Encouraging active learning through hands-on, child-driven activities allows children to explore and develop skills at their own pace, promoting their curiosity and independence. In addition, committing to professional growth is vital for continuous improvement. Engaging in ongoing learning and training helps educators enhance their skills, stay current with best practices, and become more effective in their role, ultimately benefiting the children in their care. Now let's explore potential resources, community networks, and support available to early childhood educators to foster their professional development and growth. Please pause here and take a couple minutes to reflect and answer our engagement question. Why is it important to be part of an early childhood professional organization? And what are the benefits? When it comes to leadership and professional organizations, the National Association for the Education of Young Children, also known as NACCE, is the world's leading professional organization dedicated to early childhood education. As a prominent voice in the field, NACCE provides educators with essential resources, research, and professional development opportunities to enhance their practice and advocate for young children. With a mission to promote high-quality education for children from birth through age 8, NACCE supports its members in advancing their knowledge, skills, and impact on the future of education. Here are the top 10 reasons to join a professional organization like NACCE. They offer a range of opportunities to advance your career and professional growth. You can enhance your network by connecting with fellow educators, researchers, and leaders in the field. This network can help you build a stronger resume as your involvement in the organization demonstrates a commitment to high standards in early childhood education. Professional organizations empower you to take charge of your career by providing resources, tools, and leadership opportunities to help you become a leader in your field. You can also become a mentor to others, sharing your knowledge and experience while supporting the next generation of early childhood educators. You'll have the chance to make new friends who understand and share your passion for working with young children. And through organizations like NACCE, you can also give back to the community, participating in initiatives that improve early childhood education for all. With strength in numbers, NACCE provides a collective voice to advocate for positive change and policies that support educators and children. Broaden your knowledge through access to the latest research and professional development resources. Finally, being part of a vibrant community helps you stay inspired and motivated, ensuring you remain committed to your professional journey while continuing to grow and learn. As an early childhood professional organization, such as NACCE, provides a wealth of resources and support for educators in the field. On the NACCE website, you can find a variety of articles and research-based resources focused on best practices in early childhood education, covering a wide range of topics relevant to daily teaching and long-term professional growth. I'm going to take a couple minutes to show you the NACCE organization website. Members have access to on-demand trainings and webinars at discounted rates, making it easier to stay current with the latest trends and strategies in the field. The NACCE online store offers books, magazines, and a selection of teacher-focused merchandise designed to support and inspire educators. In addition, professionals can explore digital editions of Young Child and Teaching Young Children magazines, which feature expert insights in practical tips and classroom-ready ideas. The site also includes topic-specific blogs and the Hello Discussion Forum, where members can connect with peers who share similar interests and challenges. Job opportunities are also regularly posted, and the site continues to grow with resources that help early childhood educators thrive both in and out of the classroom. With sections such as ensure quality for children and educators, advocacy, connection, and alignment, there's a multitude of resources that can help all early childhood education professionals. In this section, here's information on how to become a member, the way that we could support NACCE, and find your affiliations. You can also sign up using your email and get updates from NACCE. On the bottom of the website, there are additional resources at your disposal. The About section includes the mission and statements, their work, the career section, and contact information. Your Early Childhood Career Center in the next section has faculty and students, career advancement information, higher ed program information, additional professional development, and ways to power your profession. Additionally, there are resources that include books, journals, magazines, information for families, online communities, the shop, and additional facts. There are ways that you can get involved with NACCE through the annual conference, the Professional Learning Institute, their public policy forum. They have events like Week of the Young Child, additional online forums and communities, center information, and training and webinars. There are ways for you to take action where you could volunteer, advocate, partner, sponsor, or advertise. And then if you become a member, it shows your benefits, a way for you to renew or join the membership, the additional membership options and opportunities, memberships for families, and additional information to contact the organization. This site continues to grow with resources that help all early childhood educators thrive both in and out of the classroom. So please feel free to check out these additional resources. Please pause here and take a couple minutes to reflect and answer our engagement question. Why is professional development important, and where can you access it? Come to the Children's Home Society for your professional development and take the next step in growing your career in early childhood education. Ongoing professional development is essential for deepening your expertise, expanding your knowledge, and enhancing the quality of your program. At the Children's Home Society, we offer free, high-quality professional development opportunities designed to support educators at all levels. Our trainings cover a wide range of early childhood education topics, from child development, classroom management to curriculum planning, and family engagement. Each session is engaging, interactive, and thoughtfully designed to keep you actively involved and inspired. You'll also learn data-driven best practices that translate directly into improved classroom experiences and outcomes for the children in your care. Whether you're just starting out or looking to stay sharp in a constantly evolving field, the Children's Home Society is here to help you grow, connect, and lead with confidence. Now that we covered our agenda, which included examining essential practices that define professionalism in early childhood education, analyzing the structure, purpose, and benefits of professional organizations like NACCE, and evaluating strategies for engaging in ongoing professional development and setting individual growth goals. Let's take a moment to reflect on what we've learned with our reflection activity. Take a few moments to pause and reflect on what you've learned in today's training. Please consider the following prompts to guide your thinking and help you apply the content to your daily practice. Set a clear, realistic goal for improving one specific aspect of your teaching practice over the next few months. Choose one strategy or insight from today's session that you will intentionally implement in your classroom. And finally, identify a current challenge you're experiencing in your role and outline a simple, actionable plan to address it in the coming months. These small steps can lead to meaningful growth in your professional journey. Again, please pause here for several minutes to answer the following questions. Now, after we reflected, let's focus on creating an action plan and setting realistic goals that we can implement in our classrooms. Professionalism in early childhood education, the personal action plan. As you reflect on what you've learned in this training, let's use the prompts below to create your own professional growth action plan. This will help you apply key concepts to your daily practice and stay committed to continuous improvement. Please ensure to pause here and take several minutes to answer the question and follow the activity planning guide. Professional practices. List 2 to 3 examples of professional practices you currently use or plan to implement in your classroom. For example, regular communication with families, or maintaining confidentiality, or participating in ongoing training. A specific example of this would look like, I maintain open communication with families through weekly updates and ensure children's records are kept confidential. Professional organizations. Name one benefit of joining a professional organization like NACCE and how it could support your work as an educator. For example, joining NACCE gives me access to articles and webinars that help me stay up to date with best practices. Professional development goals. Now set one realistic goal for your own professional development to work on over the next few months. Include the steps you'll take to achieve it. For example, over the next 3 months, I will complete 2 additional professional development trainings on inclusion classroom practices and apply 1 new strategy in my daily routine. Remember your goals and stay intentional. This will boost our professionalism and the quality of our teaching and our classrooms. Again, please pause here to fill out the action planning activity. Remember to stay focused and intentional. To enhance your professionalism as an educator, it's important to stay focused and intentional in your teaching. By keeping your goals in mind, you can ensure that your practices align with your professional development. For example, if your goal is to improve communication with families, you could consistently send weekly updates. Commit to continuous improvement by seeking feedback, attending professional development sessions, and refining your teaching strategies. Over time, these efforts will elevate your classroom environment. Consistently implementing your goals will not only improve the quality of your teaching, but also create a more engaging and effective learning experience for your students. I would like to take a moment to thank you all for joining us today. We hope you found the training valuable, and we look forward to having you join us again soon. Again, please make sure to follow all required steps to receive credit for your participation today. This slide provides a snapshot of our team, along with their contact information. If you have any questions or are interested in the support we offer, please don't hesitate to reach out. We are here to help. Please be sure to complete the required survey on the Professionalism Training Event page on njccis.com, where you originally registered for this training. To find the survey, access the event page, then click on the event details by selecting the drop-down plus sign button located on the right-hand side of the title. Once you've located the survey link, complete the survey form and then email me at tbrady@chsofnj.com to confirm that you've met all the requirements to receive credit. In your email to me, please include your full first and last name as it appears on NJCCIS. Confirm that you have filled out the survey and verify that you have watched the full recording. An example of this would be I, Teresa Brady, filled out the professionalism survey and watched the full professionalism recording. I would like to receive credit. Thank you. And I would send that email to the email listed on the screen. Please note that credit cannot be awarded unless you follow all training instructions. If you have any questions, please feel free to email me using the email provided, or feel free to call me with my number that is listed at the beginning of this training. Thank you for participating in the Children's Home Society training.